What's up, YouTube? It's me, Brayden Cole, and I'm not currently at the Eat Sleep Game headquarters, and this is the second video I've done from this location. I'm at a friend's house. But currently, like I said, this should be the last video in this quality, so I apologize. But I've heard a couple of things, and I just want to get them on right now, because they're just fresh in my mind, and I'm frustrated about it. The previous video I did was a Xbox 720 rant, and now I'm going to do a Wii U rant. But I'm not going to do a negative Wii U rant. I'm going to do a positive Wii U rant. A lot of people that have been shown the Wii U, a lot of hardcore gamers, which I'll get to that later, a lot of hardcore gamers say, oh, it's not even really a next-gen console. The graphics don't even really look that good. Okay. They've seen the tech demos for Zelda, okay? The tech demos, history shows, are only 10% of what the console can actually do. If you look at E3 from the GameCube, and then you look at E3 from the N64, these games don't look as good as they're gonna. It's just an idea of what to kind of expect. Like, so the Zelda HD trailer that was shown, that isn't even the console's full ability. That's like 10% of it, okay? And then like the just the war games and stuff that were shown off, that's 10% of what this thing can do, okay? You gotta think, okay, next gen consoles, okay, graphically, okay, if you look at a PC right now and you look at the max specs of a PC, like on the best PC you got, the only thing that's really better is the graphics are sort of better. Okay, they're better. But what's way better is the frame rate is 60 frames per second. Okay, constant, alright? Just in everything, like full 180p support, stuff like that. Okay, so that's basically what, in my opinion, the PS4 and the Xbox 720 are going to focus on. Okay, and the Wii U is more than likely going to be way more capable than the PS3 and the Xbox 360. I'm talking at like 5 or 6 times better, okay? It's going to have 60 frames per second. It's going to be full 180p. All games are going to be 180p, period. There's going to be none of this only 720p crap or 180i. Full 180p, 60 frames per second, and it's going to be great. Another thing that bothers me is that they say, well, once the PS3, 4, and the Xbox 720 come out, they're going to blow the Wii U out of the water. Not really. Okay. If you guys, okay, the Wii U, they're thinking about changing the name because they don't want it associated with the Wii, because then people are going to think it's just a different Wii or it's just a new controller for the Wii, and that I agree with that. But the Wii was the first game console, the very first one, that was less powerful than its competitors. The GameCube was just as powerful as the Xbox 3, or the original Xbox, and more powerful than the GameCube. Okay, if you look at Resident Evil 4, okay, the GameCube one blows it out of the water for the PS2, okay? It literally blows it out of the water. There's so much more detail, and there's more stuff going on than the PS2 version. And you could tell the PS2 is just kind of watered down. Okay, and then if you go back again, the PS1 was not as powerful as the Nintendo 64. The Nintendo 64 just was, I think, way graphically superior to the PS1, okay? The PS1 being a 32-bit system, and the Nintendo 64 being a 64-bit system. And then if you go back even further, Super Nintendo was even more powerful than the Sega Genesis, okay? The only other time in history that this was really the case was the Nintendo wasn't as powerful as the Master System, the original Nintendo, okay? So, and regardless of the fact that it's not as powerful, the Wii sold way more, okay? It's in its own league. It's not even competing with the Xbox 360 and the PS3. It has sold double, almost, than what the PS3 and the Xbox 360 have sold, okay? So the fact that all these retards, these fanboys, okay, think that it's okay to say that the Wii U is going to get blown away. It's not, okay? They might be a little better because they're going to get released later, but they're not going to be that much better, Okay, it's got 1 gigabyte of RAM, supposedly. That's the rumor. Okay, if it's got 1 gigabyte of RAM, and the original Xbox 360's only got 256 megabytes of RAM, okay? This is 2012 1 gigabyte RAM, okay? There's threading and all kinds of different stuff that's involved. This is completely different RAM. If you have RAM from 2009 in your computer and you have RAM from 2012 in your computer, the 2012 RAM is going to be highly superior. That's the same thing with processors, with power supplies, with everything computer based, okay? A year's time will give it drastic, vast improvements. Okay, this is just the way computers work. Okay, so you can't say that, oh, it's only got 1 gigabyte of RAM. This is 2012 RAM. Okay, so this is just my rant on the Wii U, and it's nice to see that everybody's so ignorant. I mean, it really is. There's just so many ignorant people that have no appreciation for anything, and it just bothers me. Thank you for watching.